Hey guys, Tom here. How's everybody doing tonight? Hope you're all doing well. So as we continue our exploration, or I continue my exploration, actually, it's my fascination. Hope it would be yours also, of the Arabian and Middle Eastern influence on European perfumery. I came across another house. This one, no talk, next to none on YouTube at all, no reviews on it. A little bit of buzz and talk on base notes regarding the fragrance house, but this is another one with Middle Eastern owners that is a European based perfumery, and similar to what we looked at with the Designer Shake series, where it's European influences. So we're looking at heavier notes, more spice, heavier wearing fragrance, and that whole Middle Eastern aesthetic on perfume making. So tonight it is Parfums de Marly, and I don't know how to pronounce this, if this is French pronunciation or if it's just Godolphin, but Parfums de Marly, Godolphin this evening. Here we go. Okay, so when this came in the mail, I could not believe the weight of it. So I don't know if you saw my video on the coffee maker that I have that agitates the grounds like a washing machine does, but with that I got this. It came with the coffee maker. Actually, it's an electronic scale, and I just wanted to do a little experiment because I've never felt anything like this bottle from Parfums de Marly. So this is the 125 ml, the Godolphin, and the closest I could come in size was a 100 ml bottle, and I picked one that's pretty weighty, and as you can see, they're almost identical in size. I know that this is 100 ml and the Jubilation 25, I know it's slightly smaller, but the heft, this by no means is a skimpy bottle, so I just wanted to weigh them real quick and see what the difference is. So we'll go with the Jubilation first. I'm going to put them on the electronic scale. 365.4 grams, which is heavy for a fragrance bottle, and that's on the amouage. Actually got the cap backwards. Hate that. Okay, so here we go with Parfums de Marly. This thing weighs 478 grams. That's over 1 pound. Just the bottle. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. Okay, so let's take a look at the presentation. Sharp box. Raised relief, gold foil on the front, 1743 emblem, Godolphin, Royal Essence, Parfums de Marly, Paris. This is the 125 milliliter 4.2 fluid ounce eau de parfum. on the back of the box. Got a little description first in French and then in English. Parfums de Marly, the elegant and refined fragrance company, renews the splendor of the 18th century through its original concept. At the time, the greatest perfumes were created for King Louis XV in tribute to the prestigious horse races which he fervently admired and initiated. So these are all in homage to Louis XV and his passion for horse racing. Okay, so let's take a look at the bottle, if I can actually raise it. It's that heavy. What's amazing about this, just holding it like this, and I know I'm a wimp, but I can feel the strain on this part of my arm. That's how heavy this thing is. Just unbelievable as far as weight goes. So we are looking at 125 ml eau de parfum. Very weighty. I know you're going to get sick of me saying this, but it just amazes me, the heft of this thing. If you look up close, the horses, the 1743 emblem, and the Parfums de Marly Paris are all raised relief. So these horses, it's sculpted into the bottle, and I mean, it's way sculpted. You can actually feel every detail. It's raised that far off the bottle. What's cool about the cap is you get the Parfums de Marly 1743 emblem at the top with Paris, and it's designed to be displayed at the offset, so the triangle, the point of the triangle, actually comes out, is the way it's meant to be displayed, instead of having it turned sideways like that, which is kind of a cool touch. I think it looks good. And then the back is just the reflective gold. So it's gold. Like I said, I'm not a big bling person, but this one is, it's blingy. Okay, as far as availability on these, you know that I like the obscure and the hard to find. If you don't, I'm probably not the reviewer for you. But again, it's hard to find. It's hard to come by. I'll put a link for First in Fragrance, which is the German website that does offer these. I actually have a friend in Paris that does some shopping for me, and they are available over there in Paris. Also available in Germany. Other than that, they're not available in the United States. Available in Oman, Qatar, Russia, Kuwait, Kazakhstan, Azerbaijan, Dubai, the Gulf region, the Middle Eastern countries. Obviously, because it's owned and operated by Middle Eastern business owners. So you're going to see a lot of that Arabian Middle Eastern influence in this. So Godolphin was an 18th century Arabian racehorse owned by Francis Godolphin. And the line is named after racehorses, thoroughbred horses, again paying homage to Louis and his love for horse racing. Okay, so the others in the line are Shagya, Darley, Ispizan, Lipizan, and Pegasus. I think that's it. This is the only one that's got this hyper gold plating on the bottle. There is another one in silver that's like this. I'm assuming the same weight probably, and then the rest are in glass bottles. Okay, what are we looking at as far as note breakdown here? On the top, thyme, saffron, cypress, Japanese tea, and fruit notes. And then in the middle, rose, orris, and jasmine. In the base, cedar, vetiver, musk, amber, leather, and vanilla. So a lot of notes, a lot of ingredients in this one. What do I get? Put down this monster cap here. The sprayer is Beast. Comparable to, I would say, a Creed spray. The thing that struck me at first, and with so many quality fragrances, or the high-end fragrances, if you notice when you spray, your arm glistens with some of the higher quality parfums, which to me is indicative of a better quality, longer lasting fragrance oil that they're using in it. And that is absolutely the case here. The projection is huge. Longevity is killer. 15, 16, 17 plus hours. it's still projecting like a beast, and you can still smell it. I would say no more than 2 or 3 sprays at the most. What do I get from it? Tuscan leather with Middle Eastern influence, and some of the fruit notes of Martin Mikiev's Oud 1 is what it reminds me of. So, back when I bought my first couple of Tom Fords, I bought Black Violet and I bought Tobacco Vanille. And it was a toss-up as to which one I was going to get, Tobacco Vanille or Tuscan Leather. And after I bought the Tobacco Vanille, I kind of regretted it, because then I thought that I actually liked Tuscan Leather a little bit better. This is very, very reminiscent of Tuscan Leather. I would say if you have Tuscan Leather, which I don't, you'd be hard-pressed to get this one just because it's so similar. The difference being, like I said, this has that Middle Eastern slant. So when you initially spray, what you get is a blast of thyme and then saffron. And it's strong. The saffron is definitely there, but you're not gonna, it's not that saffron bomb that you would get from like Gao by Xerjoff. It's more subtle, but you get that Middle Eastern spice. And then that's followed by the tea, and then I get like a plum peach accord. Followed by, it then dries down after the top. The top lasts a good hour, hour and a half. It dries down. You get a little bit of the orris note and some of the jasmine, and then it settles within maybe another 40 minutes into the musk, amber, vanilla notes with that leather. It is the same leather note that is in Tuscan Leather. It's that feeling of opulent. I don't know what kind of car you would picture, like a Bentley or something that's just the best leather ever. And it's that pure, not wet, but like a dry, pure, sleek, refined leather scent. It's that same accord. The difference, like I said, between the two being that this one I think is just a tad more interesting because it does have the saffron and that fruit accord. Very comparable to the Tuscan Leather by Tom Ford, but in my opinion more interesting just because it has that Middle Eastern slant. I would put this at an older crowd, probably a more mature crowd. Couldn't see a very young guy wearing it. The interesting thing about this house is that they are all supposedly hyper-masculine. There's no unisex about it, no feminine fragrances offered. And they say that they are in the spirit of the traditional masculine perfumery, and a lot of comparisons to like what you would have smelled, that uber masculine smell that you would have seen in a lot of the eau de parfums in the 70s and the early 80s. Just no question about masculine or feminine. They're uber masculine fragrances, all of them supposedly. This one, like I said, I would put it at a little more mature. If I were to pick which one I would rather have, Tuscan Leather or this, it would be this one. I just think it's more interesting. It's more multifaceted. You get that change from the fruit and the spice, Middle Eastern type spices, within the Tuscan Leather, like kind of rearing its head, and then a little like jasmine rose at the same time. So predominantly a leather scent, but just added interest because it has that spicy saffron mixed with the fruit notes. I would say definitely fall, winter, early spring. This, like I said, I'm not a big seasonal person. I wear what I like whenever I like it, but I could see this choking someone out in the heat. So if anybody has tried this, I'd love to hear comments on it. I think it's a very, very interesting fragrance. Like I said, the presentation and the bottle are just unbelievable. The weight. I'll put the link for First in Fragrance, which is one website where they can be ordered from, down below. Don't forget that the prices that are shown there have the VAT included, and if you live in the United States, then they back that out. So the price that you see isn't actually what you're paying. But I'll put that down, as well as a link to the website for Parfums de Marly. They have a really awesome, cool website that you can check out. They also offer different accessories and cufflinks, and kind of like the same idea as Designer Shake, where they offer ties and accessories and cufflinks. So I'll put that link down below. Thanks, you guys. I'm like 5 subscribers away from 400. So thank you so much. I appreciate your watching. You guys have a good night. Take care.